Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on some interesting updates. We start with this report claiming that Bayern Munich are demanding 30 million euros for Barca target Benjamin Pavard, but the club not ready to pay. We are going to be discussing more on that as we progress. Then, secondly, talking about Barca's spectacular numbers as they hit 50 points on halfway mark in La Liga after the impressive 2-1 win yesterday against over Real Betis. We're going to be breaking down all the spectacular numbers. So guys, as we get right into it in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch right up to the very end. Bayern Munich raised many eyebrows with their deadline day capture of João Cancelo. The unhappy Manchester City star joined the club on a loan deal, which could be turned permanent in the summer. According to Sport, Bayern Munich are looking to partly finance the move through player sales. One of the candidates who could be put up for sale this summer is Benjamin Pavard, who has fallen out of favor under Julian Nagelsmann. The buyout clause present in Cancelo's contract is worth whopping 70 million euros. Bayern therefore are demanding a total figure of 30 million euros for the services of Pavard. The Frenchman, who has been linked with a move to Barcelona lately, has had a massive fallout with his current club, which has even disrupted the harmony of Bayern's dressing room. His lack of game time, coupled with his poor status in the first team, means that Pavard is dead set on leaving the Allianz Arena. Pavard was made available in the market in January, with Inter Milan among the clubs interested, but the French international did not leave the club as he wanted to wait until the summer. It appears he is favoring a move to Barcelona instead. Pavard's agent Pini Zahavi has an excellent relationship with Barca, having notably brokered the deal to sign Robert Lewandowski in the summer. However, it remains unlikely that the Catalans can afford Bayern's 30 million euros valuation for the player. There is, however, room for negotiations, especially given the fact that Bayern Munich themselves may want to lower Cancelo's buy clause of 70 million euros. Barcelona, though, are clear about one thing: they are not in a position now to spend a fortune in addressing the problem in the right back position. So that's where there's going to be a problem. The 30 million euros for Pavard is too much. A player who is not even on form again, a player who have lacked confidence, a player who does not bring something that significant. But he's still a good player, no doubt, but not the Pavard that we knew some years back. 30 million euros is not the kind of amount that Barca will be paying for a right back as it stands. Looking at the financial hardship that we are currently going through. João Cancelo have come in, of course, which means Pavard will further go down the pecking order at the Allianz Arena. So he will be hopefully praying so hard. Let time come very fast for the summer when his contract comes to an end or whatever, that he might leave so that he can leave the Allianz Arena. So I think it's going to be very tricky for Barcelona to sign the player. Definitely, it's going to be very tricky. We all know right back is a position where we have been trying to strengthen. Now we have Sergio Roberto, who is an injury-prone player. Now we sold, we sold this guy to Sporting Lisbon, Hector Bellerin, which means there's no natural right back now in the first team, and that's where there's a big problem. That's why you see Xavi using Koundé most of the times, because Koundé is also very good at right back, even though he always says, look, my best position is always at center back, not right back. But when Xavi puts him there, he still does the job even far better than many right backs. So it's something, but nevertheless, Xavi really wants a new right back despite that. So let's see how Pavard's case will look like. Cancelo going to Bayern was something shocking to many football fans. What a quality signing for Bayern. It was a loan move, and with a purchase option end of season, which will be 70 million euros. So you can expect Bayern to do that, because Cancelo is a very good player, and we can expect him to perform there to convince Bayern to sign him permanently. So Bayern want to ensure that if Pavard is leaving the club, they want they want 30 million euros, and we know Barca will be very I don't think Barca will be able to pay that amount. We all know that there are players who have even cost less than that, but Barca haven't been able to pay, all because of the financial constraints that our club is currently going through. Then on to the next story of discussion. FC Barcelona ended the first half of the 2022-23 La Liga season on Wednesday at the Benito Villamarin against Real Betis, winning 2-1 with the following figures: wins, draws, and losses. Xavi Hernandez's team has played 19 matches with a balance of 16 wins, 2 draws, and 1 defeat. There's 9 goals scored and 7 conceded. Barca have 50 points and an average of 2.63 points per game. Isn't that great? Barca have played 9 games at Camp Nou with a balance of 7 wins and 2 draws. 19 goals and only 1 conceded. Away from home, the number is 10 games, 9 wins, and 1 defeat. 20 goals scored and 6 conceded. Xavi Hernandez in these 19 matches has fielded 25 players out of the 31 he has called up. The following players did not play: Pjanic, Inaki Pena, Anu Tenas, Casado, Arcaron, and Astralaga. The 39 goals have been shared by a total of 11 players, Lewandowski scoring 14, Dembele and Pedri scoring 5, Ansu Fati and Rafinha 3, Roberto De Jong, Ferran 2, and Eric, Memphis, and Marcos Alonso scoring 1 each. So how do they score? Barca's 39 goals have been scored in the following way: 27 right foot, 8 left, and 4 headers. There have also been no free kick or penalty goals. In the assist chapter, Lewandowski and Dembele lead the ranking with 5 each. They are followed by Bade with 4, and Ansu Fati and Rafinha with 3. Then let's talk about the best runs. The team's best home run has been 7 consecutive wins from match day 2 to match day 8. At Camp Nou, the best runs has been 6 consecutive wins: Valladolid, Elche, Celta, Villarreal, Athletic, and Almeria. And away, we have 5 in a row: Valencia, Osasuna, Atletico, Girona, Betis, which can still be extended. Penalties in favor: only 1 against Almeria at the Camp Nou, 2-0, and it was taken by Lewandowski and missed. Penalty against 2, both converted by the opposing team. The first scored by Rodrigo from Real Madrid and the second by Joselu of Espanyol. They were considered by Ter Stegen, and on both occasions, Barca did not win the match. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.